I know I'm super late to be talking about this, but I watched the Punisher special. And man, oh man, I definitely have some thoughts. For starters, I don't think the special is as bad as most people make it out to be, but it definitely isn't good either. The special has a lot of problems. But before I get into that, we want to make it clear. I am a Punisher fan. I've read some of his comics. I have watched the original show. I've watched him in a Netflix show. I've watched him in Born Again. I've watched season one completely, and I'm currently watching season two and trying to finish that. But I watched a special like a few nights ago, and yeah, it was definitely a special. I'm gonna start off with the things I liked about the special, such as the action. I thought like the fight scenes looked amazing. I do have one nitpick though, and that's that I feel like the people who attacked Frank were kind of stupid because so many times, like I've seen so many of them walking or running towards Frank to fight him close range, which why the hell would you want to fight the Punisher? And it happens so many times, it almost makes me feel like,
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
but yeah, that's kind of like something like a quick little nitpick. But other than that, I thought the action was amazing. It was really brutal, and outside of one scene, you guys know the scene I'm talking about, the CGI PS3 like graphic scene. Outside of that scene, everything looked fine. John Bernthal's performance as Frank Castle is always like a treat to watch. Him being as broken as a Punisher and hallucinating people from his past, hallucinating the Karen scene, his daughter scene. We got a part two of the
No! 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 Baby, come back!
that's always nice and fun for me. But the thing about this special is, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we kind of it doesn't do anything that we haven't either seen before, and it just feels rehashed. The special shouldn't even really exist because it's not like it's a unique new take on a Punisher or it has a new different story or that it's something like crazy, like a new story to follow. Like the special kind of doesn't do anything. Pretty much it's about this wife of the family who is connected to the family who murdered his family, the Gnucci family, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like she puts a bounty out on Frank and pretty much tells him, which is one of the stupidest things I think you could ever do. Why not just ambush the Punisher in his home when he least expected? Instead, you're telling him the exact time and date when he's going to be ambushed and attacked and giving him time to prepare for the fight? That makes zero sense. And what's stopping Frank Castle from killing her right on the spot? She's doing this as if she's like this aura farmer or she has thought of this way ahead of time and she's like this mastermind when she's really just stupid and she doesn't do anything in the special besides give Frank a heads up. Then he goes, prepares to fight a whole bunch of bad guys, beats them up like I said in an awesome action scene besides the, horrible CGI. And then pretty much like he has this cute little scene again when he has this one daughter from a shop that he visited a while back and he kills somebody to save them, but then his daughter, obviously flashbacks, he reminds him of his daughter and she gives him something like a rose or flower thing. And then he goes back to his grave, talks to his daughter, which is another beautiful scene. I always love Frank because in reality, he's just a broken guy who is down on his luck. He's evil and a psychopath a little bit, but he's still broken at the heart. And he's a family man, so seeing that scene was genuinely sad. But other than that, the special ends with him putting on his Punisher outfit in broad daylight, walking around, not even like in a vehicle or anything, and just killing a random like guy that we watched at the start of the special. He killed one of his dogs or one of the people their dogs, and Frank kills him in front of the street in front of everybody, and then the special kind of just ends. And that's what I mean. What did this special exactly accomplish? I don't even know what place it takes, like, if it takes place after Born Again or before Brand New Day, probably before. I don't know what's going on with Punisher. It's like a special and it just appears, but it doesn't give anything, like, it's nothing. It's pretty much just feels like a filler episode in Frank Castle's story. It doesn't add anything, and worst part, it ends when I feel like it should have just got started, like this. It feels like we needed an extra 30 so minutes to actually have a satisfying conclusion. He doesn't even kill the woman who sent that whole bounty after him. The city, if it is in New York, which I don't know if it is, I need to check my research. But if it is in New York, like, where are any of the vigilantes? Spider-Man, Daredevil, like, nobody. Is this what Punisher was doing during the events of Born Again Season 2? Because if it is, I'm just not satisfied with it. And I also, like, I like Born Again Season 2. I made a video talking about that. But even that, bro, like, I was still kind of caught off guard. And, I didn't really like Born Again Season 2, if I'm being honest. I thought it was great. Like, I loved the season. But I also kind of didn't because of all the reasons. And it comes down to just being an adaptation of the Netflix show. And because it's connected to the Netflix show, it makes all the new projects, Born Again Season 1 and 2, feel worse in a way. I've seen people compare Born Again Season 2 as if it's even even this close to perfection, when it's really not. Like, Born Again Season 2 has a lot of problems, and I talk about some of those problems. Even though I still liked the season, it's fine. And this Punisher special is kind of the same thing. We already had 2 seasons of Punisher, and I'm currently watching season 2. I actually kind of like it. Not as much as season 1, but it's fine. And we are currently like, this Punisher, if it felt like filler, that's pretty much just what I'm trying to get out. I appreciate you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video, and peace.